Good morning, guys. Today, our working group is here to talk about what natural and mechanical, biological, psychosocially public risks are. Okay, the natural risk definition is natural workplace hazard or these are events or natural conditional like earthquakes, floods, storm, wildfires, geological or climatic phenomena. Thus, can your party's employees safety will begin and work operational. These and the dangers is represent are agents, aircrafts, floor storm with frames. Okay, and the dangers is represent are among the hazard present in mechanical for factor arts, structures and buildings, machinery and equipment, transport and vehicles, damage to access routes, infrastructure, security. Okay, science. Every event has a concept. A concept is risk a concept. That's mortality, love, humans, life, destruction, significant damage to property and goods, displacement, forces, movement of population, loss, negative economic impact, degradation, damage to the natural environment. Okay, guys, the next.
Definition: public risks refer to there's hazard or situation that can affect the society, a whole or larger segment of the population, rather being limited for individual species groups. These risks are events conditions with potential to cause harm to health, safety, economy, and infrastructure to community, region, and country. Polyrics can arise from various sources, can vary their magnitude and scope. Agents, the agents of the polyrics can be diversified and natural, forming such earthquakes, flows, hurricanes, storms, and volcanoes eruptions. Second, technology incidents relate to technology such as critical system, industrial accidents, and radioactive events. Public health outbreak, main section disease pandemics, public health crises, or flood and security, armed forces, the terrorism, and national security events. Loves of human lives. Public risks can you resolve on the loss of the human lives directly on the or proper danger. The destruction the structure and asset can be common as the public risk situations. Related risks associated with public risks may include business continuity risks. Business and organizations might face the risks of significant disruptions to their operation, which can affect their long-term viability. Social risks, public risks, and impact social cohesion, drugs instructions, and the population perception for security on equity risks, vulnerable options. My experience impacts in the public risk situation start being existing inequalities. Consequence and public risks. The consequence on public and can be significant and vary, including loss of man lives. Risks can result in the loss of man lives, which the tremendous tragedy of affected communities. Property and infrastructure damage, the destruction for building, bridge, and other structure, main recursions, efforts, economic impact, plus the destructions of production can negative impact on the local of loss essential service disruptions of the improvised basic service such as health, education, can live water, and can be lasting impact of quality of life in the objects communities.
Psychological risks. Definition are a condition presenting to a work, a situation that are directly related to the organization of the work, the context of the work, and the performance of the task, and which have the capacity to affect the performance of the work and the health of the worker. Agents are behavioral, cognitive, and affective criteria that are present in people's quality of life and are present in health status and practice. Psychological dangers, stress, workplace violence, harassment at work, sexual harassment, contractual insecurity, conflict, family, work. And the consequence.
In biological risks is generally referred to risks associated with biological materials or infectious agents, also known as pathogens. In agents include microorganisms, virus, bacteria, and fungi. In the human endoparasites is protozoal and hermit, and the health culture this can use health damage such infection, allergen, or toxics. In danger, biological hazards, pathologic bacteria, virus, and parasites, certain natural toxics, microbial toxics, and certain metabolic toxics or microbial organ. In consequence, they can be health problems, as direct or through exposure to allergen or toxins related to them, such as infection, allergen, or toxic events or position.
The mechanical risk is the set of physical factors that can give rise to an injury due to the mechanical action of machinery elements, tools, workpieces, or different materials. They can be solids or fluids. The agent arises from the exposure of workers to machinery or manual equipment and different materials of all types that they have to use constantly. These types of elements can include agents such as pulleys, rollers, belts, shafts and rotating elements, chains, and tool systems. The dangers present in the mechanical factors are the use of sharp tools, heavy machinery, use of equipment, material handling, and heavy loads. The risk and consequences can then be presented as impacts that can cause loss of limb and cruising, blows that can result in bruises and contusions, cuts that can cause blood loss and wounds, entrapments that can cause asphyxia and fractures, and the last one, the projection of solid or liquid elements that can result in loss of vision and burns.